rhythm, it's Jamaican pride representing for CCN World TV News. It's CCN World TV News.
Before we begin, it is important to note that the allegations discussed in this video are claims made by an individual and have not been independently verified by this channel. The persons mentioned have not been found guilty of any wrongdoing, and everyone is entitled to the presumption of innocence. This video is presented for discussion, commentary, and public interest purposes only. With that said, an elderly Jamaican man, Everald Christie, is making serious allegations that have been circulating on social media, and tonight we examine what he is claiming, what questions are being asked, and why many are calling for answers.
There's 3 million of us in this country that I know of from early days. I don't know how much is here right now. But I'm asking all my brothers and sisters in this country and out there abroad for help for what Ian Wilkinson, Richard Burgess, and Anthony Williams have done to me. I built 10 houses in 43 Rochester Avenue off Mannington Road. And Richard Burgess come there, saw me building the houses, them with a friend of mine, and tell me, say, him can afford to stop me from going to the bank. Him have money, can do the be the investor, and if I make him a partner. And I was so glad for that, to make that happen. I make him the agreement. I told him that if he could do that, I will pay him. Now, Richard Burgess told me that he can spend the money. He would be the investor. And he take me to Ian Wilkinson to a club in New Kingston the said night. And them tell me, Ian Wilkinson tell me to bring the mother title for the project what me doing. That him can open him can register a company for us. And trust me, it is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. It crippled me up. See me here, I'm not no use to myself. My foot them gone, my hand them gone, my eye blind. After me finish building 10 out, all Burgess do is put in between $5 to $6 million in the project. And him and Ian Wilkinson take over by thing. Ian Wilkinson sell 4 of the house them which sign. Member, they signed the company, we register a company named Chrisberg. Yes, I'm asking for help from everyone in Jamaica. This statement that I'm giving you is at the fraud squad. I'm going to put out a copy of it, where the fraud squad have. But I'm begging now for the Chief Justice to get a judge to check and the 13 judge will check the case and don't do anything to it. Must find out what is going on. The case supposed to open and Anthony Williams have the money and doing nothing about it. So I'm asking the Prime Minister, the opposition leader, and all the other 51 MPs for help against these robbers. The document is at the fraud squad, the commissioner, and the JLC, and the
Mr. Everald Christie has publicly alleged that he lost houses, land, and millions of dollars through circumstances he believes require explanation. However, what is raising concern for many viewers is the emotional state of the elderly gentleman and the questions he continues to ask. And perhaps the biggest question of all is this: if these claims are untrue, will there be a response? And if there is any truth to any aspect of these concerns, will there be accountability? Let's discuss. In videos circulating online, Mr. Christie appears visibly distressed as he speaks about what he says happened to his property and finances. According to his statements, He believes he was deprived of houses and land that he says belonged to him, a total of 10 houses in all. He further alleges that he has struggled to find legal representation and claims that lawyers he approached were unwilling to continue representing him after becoming aware of the individuals involved. These are extremely serious allegations. At this time, this channel has not seen court documents, judgments, or verified evidence that conclusively establish the claims being made. What we do have is a man publicly expressing frustration and demanding answers, and that alone has sparked discussion among many Jamaicans online. One of the reasons stories like these attract attention is because property disputes can become devastating. For many Jamaicans, land and housing represent generations of hard work, sacrifice, and family legacy. When someone claims they have lost property worth millions of dollars, people naturally want to know what happened, what documents exist, what transactions occurred, were all legal procedures followed, what evidence supports the allegations, and equally important, what is the response from the individuals being accused? These are questions that deserve clarification before anyone reaches conclusions. It is important that viewers avoid rushing to judgment. Social media clips often provide only a portion of a much larger story. There may be facts not yet publicly known. There may be legal proceedings that have already taken place. There may be explanations that have not yet been presented. That is why responsible commentary requires patience and fairness. No one should be condemned solely on the basis of allegations. At the same time, individuals making claims should also have the opportunity to be heard. For now, Mr. Christie continues to seek answers regarding property and financial matters he says affected his life. Whether these allegations ultimately prove true, false, or somewhere in between is something that only evidence, documentation, and due process can determine. But one thing is certain, the public discussion is growing and many people are asking for clarity. As always, we encourage respectful discussion in the comments. What do you think? Should there be a public response to these allegations? Let us know below, and remember, allegations are not proof, and everyone deserves fairness, due process, and the opportunity to tell their side of the story. Thank you for watching.